Hear that? Nothing? Me neither. But that's the perfect spot for your company's name to step into the spotlight. Become an underwriter for As You Mic It and let every episode be your curtain call. Slip a note to podcast@pashakespeare.org for more information.
Hello, friends, and welcome to As You Mic It, the Prologues, your handy pocket guide to Pennsylvania Shakespeare Festival's 2026 Legends and Legacies Summer Theater Series. I'm Connie Berenger, Associate Producer here at PSF, ready to set the stage before you take your seat. Our prologue is a quick companion episode designed to arm you with plot essentials, thematic touchpoints, and a few production gems so you can walk into Labuda feeling like an insider. We open our Legends and Legacy series with August Wilson's The Piano Lesson. It's a powerful meditation on family, memory, and inheritance. Helping us explore these questions is our Director of Education and Community Engagement, Kim Carson.
Thanks, Connie. We all have it. That one object in the house that is of sacred value. Maybe it's a watch, maybe it's a quilt or a dusty set of china. To an outsider, it's stuff, right? But to your family, it's an anchor. And in August Wilson's masterpiece, The Piano Lesson, that anchor is a 130-year-old upright piano, and it's covered in intricate hand-carved faces of African slaves. But this isn't just a musical instrument. It is a record of blood. It was once traded for two human beings, the great-grandmother and grandfather of the protagonists of this play. The year is 1936. The setting is Pittsburgh. Boy Willie arrives from Mississippi with a truckload of watermelons and a frantic energy, and he has a plan. He wants to sell the family piano. Why? Because the land his family worked on as slaves and sharecroppers is finally up for sale. He wants to buy it. He wants to turn the site of his family's oppression into the site of his family's fortune. To him, the piano is a sort of capital. But his sister, Bernice, stands in his way. And she hasn't touched the piano in years. She says it's full of ghosts. She won't sell it, but she won't play it either. To her, the piano is a sort of shrine. And as the siblings argue, the house begins to shake, literally begins to rumble. The ghost of Sutter, the white man who owned their family members, is haunting the upstairs. August Wilson is such a genius in this, making this ghost of white supremacy a literal character in the play. And the play becomes this sort of supernatural pressure cooker where the past isn't just a memory, it's a physical presence that demands to be dealt with. The characters in our piece, Boy Willie, he's loud, pragmatic. He refuses to be a victim. He argues that the dead shouldn't mind if he sells the piano to buy land because the land is something his kids can stand on. But Bernice, she's the emotional heart of the play. She carries the trauma of her father who died stealing that very piano back from the Sutters. And to her, selling it is like selling her father's soul. The third character that I want to talk about in this prologue is Doker. He's their uncle, the family historian, and he reminds us of the importance of oral history because he provides the backstory, explaining how his grandfather, a master carpenter, carved the family's history into the wood because he missed his wife and son who had been traded away. So let's talk a little bit about the central theme of this play now. And what I think about it being is the burden of heritage. Wilson asks us, how do you handle a traumatic past? Bernice tries to handle it one way. She stops playing because the music wakes the ghosts, and Boy Willie tries to handle it another way, a transaction. He wants to turn the wood into dirt. But at the climax of the play, neither of these methods work. Now, I don't want to give too much away, but at the climax of our play, our protagonist must make a new choice in how to exorcise this ghost. And we learn that maybe the past isn't necessarily something to be sold or something to be feared, but maybe it's something to be activated. August Wilson wrote a 10-play cycle, the Century Cycle, to document the Black experience in America, and the piano lesson really is its soul. It teaches us that so many of us, maybe all of us, are haunted by where we come from. We all have pianos in our lives, legacies of struggle, sacrifice, or pain. And I think maybe the lesson in this play is that you can't walk into the future by ignoring the ghosts in the attic. But you also can't move forward if you're a museum curator of your own grief. Bernice's song drives the ghost out. Boy Willie realizes that his sister finally knows what the piano is for. Bernice's final line to her brother is simple. She says, "Thank you." She thanks him for forcing her to play again. He leaves without the money, but he leaves her with her voice. And with this play, I wonder if August Wilson is really asking us, what are you doing with your piano? Are you letting it gather dust? Are you trying to sell it off? Or are you able to sit down and face the song your ancestors left for you? The piano lesson plays in the Schubert Theater, beginning previews May 27th and continuing through June 14th. For tickets, call up our box office at 610-282-WILL. That's 610-282-9455.
And for more thematic conversations, production highlights, and artist interviews from the makers of our Summer Theater series, don't forget to follow As You Mic It on your favorite podcast app. We'll be back soon with another prologue from our Legends and Legacy season. But until then, for all of us here at As You Mic It, I'm Connie Berenger, reminding you that inheritance isn't just what we keep, but how we carry it. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you at La Buddha. Thank you for listening to As You Mic It, a Pennsylvania Shakespeare Festival presentation recorded on the beautiful campus of DeSales University. Our music is by Cedric Lamar, with hosts Jason King-Jones, Kim Carson, and Connie Berenger. For more information on our summer theater series, giving opportunities, tickets, and more, visit pashakespeare.org. Be sure to like, subscribe, and we'll see you at La Buddha.
Behind every standing ovation is a network of patrons who know that theater changes lives. With tickets funding only half the cost, PSF counts on contributions to produce world-class theater, cultivate new audiences, and nurture future generations of artists. Give today at pashakespeare.org/support. Great theater is a collaboration both on stage and off.